Hello and welcome again to A Tale of Three Cabins. I just want to make an addendum to my last video about the trailer for JD. There were several comments that mentioned that the shackles, one of them was still inverted, and they were right. I never had a double axle trailer before, so I wasn't exactly sure the right positioning of it, but I got some pictures, a lot of helpful comments. I got the jacks back out and I was able to do it without unbolting them. I used two different jacks, some blocking. I might not recommend that depending on your trailer, but it seemed safe the way I did it. I kept my hands out of there and was able to just do it by manipulating the two jacks back and forth. So that's all taken care of, I hope, and straightened out, and JD will be getting ready for its first voyage down to southern Ohio and its new trailer pretty soon. But I really wanted to do a quick video today on a little project I did back more in the middle of winter time when we were snowed in a little bit and I had nothing to do, and I had got some LED lights for Christmas. And I wanted to add these to the John Deere without really making any serious modifications. I've seen a lot of people online tunneling through the ROPS and coming out below and tying it into the electrical system. And I wanted something simple that I could use when I needed it. I don't need the lights all the time. Most of the time if I need lights, it's probably going to be if I'm plowing snow late at night or early in the morning before I go to work and it's still dark out. And maybe, you know, them days when things are running late, you're working on a project and you want to get it done, the sun's going down. But it's not necessarily to have these lights all the time. So I went to Harbor Freight. I got some magnets. And if you use your coupons and wait for a sale, you can get two of these for about $7. They're rated for 95 pounds and they have a hole already drilled in the middle that fits perfectly with the lights that I purchased. These are from Amazon and they cost $13 for the pair. Also from Harbor Freight, I picked up a 12-volt 9-foot extension cord. This was about $3. I also had some extra wire to splice them all together using some wire connectors, and then once they were connected, I wrapped those in some heat shrink tubing, and once that was connected, I wrapped it up in some electrical tape. Now I used all the hardware that came with the lights. The only thing I had to do was take two of the bolts and cut some of the threads off. This would allow me to mount the magnet and reverse the bolt as seen here in the picture, so the magnet would stick flush on any metal surface. So I can really position these anywhere on the ROPS. I can attach it to other metal surfaces, maybe even like on the front end loader itself. I could attach it to the rear backhoe if I wanted to. So as long as I got some metal attached to, I can put it in many different configurations. Here's the standard lights with the bucket lifted up a foot. Here's with the bucket lowered. The bucket raised with the LED lights. Not bad for under $25. So I think for my purposes, these lights are going to work out really good. I can reverse them and turn them around if I need to. I can just plug them in through the AC adapter. And then I seriously thought I'd just take them off and just use them when I had them, but I put them on just to see how well they stabilize and stay on there with the magnets, and they haven't budged. So I'm just going to leave them on there, and they're always going to be there. And if I need them, I plug them in, and if not, they're still there. I'm surprised that the magnets held. I thought maybe the jostling, the vibration of the engine, that they would come loose, but they haven't really moved since I put them on. One more quick comment. Having these are nice when I'm looking forward and there's something in front of me, but I will tell you, if I'm turning around to back up and look, I cannot see much behind me with these LED lights on. So it's easy for me just to pull the plug and shut them off temporarily, but they would be better sitting on top of the ROPS. So I also had somebody ask me about where my ROPS were, and where I'm at now here in northern Ohio, it's fairly flat. Our property is flat, and there's really not too much of a danger rolling over. I know that if I had them on, I would probably take out my garage door or my shed door. I just know it would be inevitable. And I know they fold down, but when you fold them down, a lot of times they interfere with the backhoe. And especially when I got to squeeze this thing into the shed, it's kind of a pain because the ROPS are sticking out the back, and sometimes I can't close the door of the shed all the way. So for my purposes up in northern Ohio, I just kind of keep the ROPS off for now. If I'm going to have a big project and I know I'm going to be out all day, I'm going to throw them back on. Southern Ohio, I am definitely going to take them. And if I go on the road with JD, if I got a little project somewhere else, I'll definitely be putting them on. So just want to answer that question, and thanks for being concerned. All right, well, I'm going to put the trailer away for the evening. I'm going to put JD away and get on to other things. So thank you for watching again. I hope you subscribe and keep an eye on us. Take care.